Hello, this is Candy from eyes2jesus.blogspot.com, bringing you my December planner setup. So, what planner size am I in currently in December? Do I still have my same planner system? What planner cover am I using, etc.? This is what I am currently in. So, I believe my November setup, I was showing you I was in a Filofax personal size Malden in the ochre color. This looks like a Filofax kind of in the red. But it is not a Filofax. This is a no-name dupe of a Filofax. It is real leather, but it is not the antiqued leather of the official Maldens. It doesn't scratch as easily. And this shade of red translates much better in person than in picture or video. It's got kind of various different shadings of red kind of intermingled in there, and it gives a beautiful in-person effect that the video doesn't quite really pick up. Okay, now yeah, so it's like a knockoff or a faux Malden, but it's got some improvements, okay? First of all, one thing though, not necessarily improvement, something that makes the Malden better though, is the Malden's leather does feel better, but this is also genuine leather, and it feels pretty nice, but it's not as unstructured as a Malden. This leather is a thicker leather. When I first got this one, it did have a strong smell. It did need to air out. The strong smell didn't bother me. It wasn't a really bad smell, and it aired out within a few hours, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, so yeah, no problems there. One of the differences though is this faux Malden has a shorter strap than the Filofax Malden. The Filofax Malden, the strap would be coming into about here. This one, the strap only comes to here. It would have been nice if it kept the longer strap of the Malden, because unlike the Malden, this planner has 2 pen loops. But the shorter strap still works. So what you see, I got my 2 pens. So that's one of the improvements. The Malden has 1 pen loop, this one has 2. In addition, the Malden's pen loop is small. I can't really get much more in it besides a Staedtler or Target Dollar Spot pens. This one's got bigger leather pen loops. They do not have elastic on them like Malden's don't, but they're bigger. So I got my ink joys in here. You cannot get the Inkjoy gel pens in a Malden. It just is a bit too thick, and then it's got the grippiness on it, and it just won't slide into the Malden pen loop. Just slide in these pen loops, no problem. So yeah, it's got good ample size pen loops. It's got 2 of them, but the leather isn't as high quality and the strap is a bit shorter, so that neither of those things bother me, but that's something to let you know about. But take a look. I mean, it looks like a Malden, right? See, even the back looks like a Malden. You'll notice there's no logos. There's no Filofax logo on the button. There's no Filofax logo here, and when you open it up, there's also no Filofax logo on the inside front cover. And that's a plus for me. I don't like logos. So there's not one logo on this thing anywhere, and I love that. All right, so going inside, got the exact same pocket configuration front and back as the Malden. Okay, here's some differences. This zipper pocket here, first of all, notice no Filofax logo here, but we do have our second pen loop. So now we have 2 pen loops and no logo. This zipper pocket is wider. The Malden zipper pocket's a little bit awkward. You can barely fit a business card in there. This one you can easily. All right, it's wider. Okay, so you got it's more realistic dimensions. Okay, so that's nice. Back pockets also the same as the Malden, except unless this is a flaw with mine, I don't know if it's with all of these or not, but with mine, this slit pocket here is just a hair too small, too narrow to fit extra personal size pages or inserts into, which for me is a bummer because I liked putting extra papers in this pocket in my Malden, and they just barely don't fit in this one. It's like just a hair too narrow. So I just have a notepad in here instead, and I just keep my extra papers in this side pocket here, no problem. So that's easy to work around. A huge, huge, huge plus with this planner is the rings. The rings, I'm trying to turn to an anonymous page here. The rings are bigger. They are bigger than the Malden. Okay, the Malden rings are a little bit shy of an inch. These rings are 1 inch. And that little bit makes a big difference. So that is something that I am very happy for. The rings are bigger. So, where did I get this faux Filofax from with the 2 big pen loops and the bigger rings? Alright, I got it, I learned about it. There's another YouTube video that shows this same planner, and I saw it and I fell in love with it, and I just had to find it and get it, so I eventually did. And that that video told me where to get it. It's at AliExpress.com. It's a global market, so if you look at reviews of various things, you can see all sorts of different languages. This one, I think it came from China. So AliExpress, AliExpress.com. And then once you're there, just seriously, in the search bar, type in Filofax Malden. And this is the only thing that comes up. And it's not a Filofax Malden, but it comes up on the search if that's what you search on. Currently, the last time I looked, the available colors are this beautiful red. They got a nice teal type blue color, and they got black. I have seen videos where someone had a yellow one, so that might have been one of the colors, and it was a faux one like this. And then in the reviews, one person talks about how they wish that the green one was available again, so I guess there used to be a green one. So I guess there are other colors, but the 3 colors that I saw when I ordered, and I saw the last time I checked, was red, blue, and black. Oh, and purple. There's 4 colors and purple. And I really, really like the red. Red's my favorite color, and this is it's just so pretty. So I'm very happy with it. It's kind of a berry red. It's a beautiful, it would make a beautiful shade of lipstick, really. Okay, so my setup, my still basic setup as last month. Got business cards and such in the zipper pocket. I do have something else in here, though. That's kind of new since the last time I showed you. I also keep a cute little 6-inch ruler now in the front zipper pocket. I like using this for its straight edge so that when I want to do a straight line, I don't have to take out my page finder. I can just use this. And this has inches and centimeters on it. And especially the inches were handy for measuring rings. And my current page finder, which is extremely gorgeous, does not have any ruler to it. It's just a page finder. So that's something new in my zipper pocket. And then this slip pocket right here, same thing. I got a few journaling cards and my washi tape. Same things in these pockets here. I got my post-it arrows, excuse me, my post-it tabs, my Avery labels, my Avery dots, and behind my Avery dots are some hole reinforcement stickers. This big pocket back here, I got a journaling card. Behind that journaling card, I keep some bills that are waiting to be paid. And behind that is a folded over pink piece of paper. And inside that, I just keep some folded over papers in there that I like to always just keep in all my planners. But I don't access too often, so they don't have to be easily accessible. Here is my welcome page. Alright. And on the other side, I have some family pictures there. So this was us on Starship Enterprise Bridge, in the sick bay, and in the transporter room. Okay, dashboard. This is a Recollections dashboard from Michaels for their personal size Recollections planners. I just thought it was so pretty, I just popped it right on in. After that, I have some blank paper just held together with a magnetic clip, and this is where I write down stuff I need to get at the store, my grocery list, etc. And we got my first divider, which is homemaking, and I think I made new dividers since the last time you see a planner tour. Alright, so the same stuff in homemaking. I got my cleaning page. Excuse my cough. I had a little bit of a cold last month. It's gone. I have a cough in the mornings and after I eat and after exercise. And it's morning. I just had breakfast a little bit ago, and so there we go. Okay, so after my cleaning page, just my children's chores page. And on here I have a list of my children's room chores, table chores, daily house cleaning chores. After that, excuse me, that's annoying. After that are my deep cleaning projects and extended cleaning lists. Well, extended cleaning list here, deep cleaning and projects here. Alright? And then my emergency quick clean. And then over here is just a pretty Webster's Color Crush page tabbed that I use as a subdivider in this section, because if you grab it and turn it, brings you to my menu for the week. And then after that, I have breakfast and lunch meal ideas, supper meal ideas, and fruit and vegetable sides ideas. And then I got master grocery list, and the rest of the homemaking section are my written recipes. I believe last month I had them in a separate book. That was a little bit inconvenient when I was cooking the Thanksgiving feast, so that's another reason I like that this faux Malden has bigger rings. I'm more comfortable keeping my recipes in the rings again, so I like that. Okay, my next divider is homeschool. And the pink flamingo reminds me of the zoo, where, of course, we have done multiple homeschool field trips. Alright, I got written down what we're currently working on in homeschool. Also what we're currently working on in homeschool. My children's copywork assignments and their reading lists. And blank paper for writing in notes. Nice and simple, cut and dry. Next divider is budget. Okay. Inside budget, I have a budget guide page which lists the expenses, reoccurring expenses for each paycheck for the month and which paycheck they're paid on. And then I have, I'll turn to blank paper. Alright, and then I keep paper in here and I write down the date of the current paycheck. I write down the reoccurring expenses that we pay on that paycheck. I access my calendar, look at what's coming up, what are extra expenses, and I just track it all there. No forms, no printouts, I just do it on paper. By the way, this paper is from Dollar General. It's one of those magnetic list pads that you're supposed to stick up on the fridge. I just cut it shorter, punched it, and it goes right in, and it is excruciatingly cute. So, that's where I got that from. Next divider is stuff. Now, I believe last month my notes was in a little notebook in a folder in the back of my Malden. Again, bigger rings, my notes can be in here now, so my notes are inside stuff. So, if I open up this page, it goes to my notes table of contents where I have numbered pages and my notes. And then after that, I have a page with a little tab on it, like a subdivider, and a journaling card that says directions. So then in this subsection of my stuff section, I have just written down directions of some places that I have trouble finding. You know, my ear's bugging me. Of places that I have trouble finding that I don't drive to too often. And then I have another subsection inside stuff, and this clear stripy divider is a Heidi Swap divider for the personal size Heidi Swap planners. Those dividers will fit right into a personal planner. You just have to repunch it. Okay, because the Heidi Swaps have proprietary rings and hole patterns. And then behind this is the rest of my stuff in the stuff section. Behind this subdivider is where I keep notes of projects I'm currently working on, brain dump, etc. Okay. All right. So then my next divider is plans. Alright, and then I have my 2016 goals on some sticky papers here. Most of them have been reached. A few have become inapplicable, and a few are still ongoing. So overall, though, I am pleased with how much I have accomplished my 2016 goals. I can't believe 2016 is almost over. Really feels like it just began. I have my year overview page. It shows years of 2015 all the way to 2022. And then I have all of the months on 2 pages in here like I've been using all year whenever I've been in a compact or personal size, which are the month on 2 pages Day Runner, and I've been using Poetica. Poetica is so pretty. I'm probably going to use Poetica and compact or personal for 2017 as well. However, I am back to a day per page. I like doing a week per 2 pages. But it's most of the time it's just not really working out for me. It's too cluttered, and then I miss things because there's so much clutter. My eyes don't catch everything. So by having a day on 1 page, I can space things out. I can write bigger. I can compartmentalize sections and organize it any way I need it. All right. So I got my December month on 2 pages, and I turned to my today bookmark, and I got today. And I like this. It's just grid paper. I'll use grid paper, blank paper, line paper, whatever. Currently I have it on some grid paper. I actually have it on, let me turn to a blank one, on this type of paper right now. And this is just grid paper that came for free with this planner. This planner came with a lot of free goodies. You can order an AliExpress with inserts or without. I ordered it without inserts. And so, as I didn't need them, I already have my inserts. And it came with a lot of free goodies. I mean, it was really cool. Okay, so, yeah, my day per page. I just have the day and date I write on the top. Right now I have a dividing line about 2/3 down the page, and then another section. So I have a little off section for tracking. I have a section where I write down the meals for the day, and then I have a section for my to-dos, and then I have different bullets that I write depending on the type of a to-do. I generally do a square for my general bullet. If it's an appointment, I do a triangle, and then I'll write inside the bullets 1, 2, and 3 for the top 3 must-get-dones on the list. And then I have a sticky note here because my children have different chores today than what's usual on the chart, because we have some plans today and had to change around the schedule for the week. Basically, we have 3 big things this week. So my children have different chores today than what's normally scheduled, so I have them written on a sticky note and just stuck on there so that I can see it. So if I turn to one that's more blank, for example, I have my Wednesday one, which of course isn't really filled out yet because it's not Wednesday. I always do my planning, I always fill out the night before, okay? So I have, for the week, I have all the days and dates on the pages so that I can future plan a bit. And I do a little bit, as you can see, but most of my future planning is done on my month on 2 pages. All right, so for Wednesday, which is my tomorrow, I do have organize all planner stuff. I'm getting avalanches of planner stuff. It's time to reorganize it again. So I have the day and the date. This whole section is for my to-dos. Organize all planner stuff is a general to-do task, so I have a square bullet. I have a dividing line here. Down in this section, I'll write down my planned meals for tomorrow, and in this section will be a tracker for anything I want to track, be it expenses, water, exercising, whatever. All right. So I like that. I like setting up the pages each week, so that works good. After that, I have a top-loading pocket, and I just have a little bit of money in there. I call that my planner money. And 3/4 of the time, it seems, this pocket's blank. I just got a little bit of planner money yesterday to stick in here. How long will my planner money last? I don't know. All right, and then after that, I have a double-sided pocket, and that's a day runner, where I just keep little bits of loose papers, extra journaling cards, note cards, etc. And in the back pocket, I kind of already showed you earlier. In this back side pocket, I have extra blank papers. mixture of blank, grid, lined, etc. And then here is a notepad. This notepad I got on clearance this summer for 50 cents from Joanne. And yeah, that is my current planner setup. If you want a Filofax Malden, but you don't want to spend the big bucks, but you want nice quality leather, and maybe you want the Malden, but you would like bigger rings and bigger pin loops and a wider zipper pocket, this one might be the ticket for you. I have no brand name. I don't even have a company name. AliExpress is, they call it a global market. There's just all sorts of sellers selling all sorts of stuff on there. So there's one seller, last I checked, that are selling these. Like I said, just go to AliExpress, AliExpress.com. In the search bar, search for Filofax Malden Planner. You might want to put that in, Filofax Malden Planner. And last I checked, this is the only thing that comes up in the search results. You can get it in personal size like I got it, or you can get it in an A5 size, which is the bigger size. And you can get them with or without inserts. I just wanted the planner cover, so I chose personal size without inserts, which is the cheapest way to get it anyways. And was surprised they sent me, a whole bunch. This thing was almost full of grid paper. I love grid paper. And I like their grid paper better than Filofax's grid paper because their grid paper has no logos. The Filofax ones, every single paper on the side says Filofax, Filofax, Filofax. So, yeah, no logos on any of the papers, any of the freebies they give me, no logos anywhere on the planner. So, I can call this a faux Filofax Malden. I really have nothing else to call it. I'm very happy with it. I really like it a lot. So, yeah, this might be an answer for you if you like the Filofax Malden, but you struggle with the rings being under an inch and the one small pen loop. You can get two bigger pen loops and bigger rings, and look, it's gorgeous.